Hello. Good evening.
Good evening,
Hello,
teacher.
good evening, teacher.
Good evening, guys. How are you today?
I'm
I am
fine.
okay.
And you?
I'm good. Here is hot. The weather is like warm.
Do you feel very happy?
Yes, it's hot. Like,
Okay.
yes.
Are you stressful?
Stressed. No, I'm not stressed. I'm not. It's, my room is really hot.
Good evening.
Okay.
Well, Douglas, welcome. Are you working, Douglas?
Working always, teacher.
Yeah, right. Okay. What about Carlos Calderon? Are you working, Carlos? Carlos Calderon. Not here, right? Carlos Daniel. Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Are you working, Carlos?
Regresando a la casa.
Ah,
Este momento.
okay. Got it. Hi, Lil. Welcome.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Lil?
Fine, and you, teacher?
I'm good here. Hi, Francisco.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How was your weekend, guys? How was your weekend?
Friday and Saturday for me.
Okay, nice. What about the rest? How was your weekend? Good? Or did you work?
Good, teacher.
Okay, nice.
On Sunday, I working.
Okay. What about Douglas? Douglas, did you work? Did you
Hello,
work?
teacher.
Did you work? Did you work on weekend?
No, teacher.
Okay, nice. What about David?
Yeah.
David, did you work?
No,
How was your
very
weekend?
short. Very short.
Very short. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're going to start, right? We're going to start the class. What do you remember from previous class? What do you remember? What do you remember from previous class?
Teacher,
Yes?
I remember the use of the have to and obligation.
The use of have to and it's when we talk about obligation, right? Strong obligation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Yes, when we talk about obligation, we're going to use have to. The last class we did this pretty much. So this is for last class. So participant will be able to describe their obligation. You're going to describe your obligations at work. Pretty much we have this. This was the agenda from the previous class, but we couldn't finish. So today we're going to continue. We practice this conversation with a partner. These are the we discuss what are your obligations at work. So we have a present, we you have to or has to, and in past we use had to for she, he, it, I, you, they. So we use the same verb but in past. We watched this video. This is oops. Give me 1 second. This is the structure. This was the structure for the have to, right? In past. This was in past. But we practice the use of have to, but in present, right? Is similar the structure? Let's see. Okay, yes. So these are some examples, right? These are some examples that we have. Let me see. Lil, can you help me with the affirmatives, please? Can you read it? Can you read them, please?
Okay. I have to store this package. They have to take everything to the warehouse. We have to ask for permission. The truck driver has to bring the material. He has to use the lift.
Okay, thank you, Lil.
Okay.
Packages, okay? Packages is plural. Package one, packages plural.
Packages.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Now, can you help me, Carlos Daniel? Can you help me? Carlos Daniel. Okay, Carlos Calderón.
Yes, teacher.
Can you help me with the negatives?
Yes. Uh, the reading.
Yes, please.
Okay. I don't have to store this package. They don't
Packages.
have packages.
Mhm.
They don't have to take everything to the warehouse. We don't have to ask for permission.
Mhm.
The driver doesn't has to bring the material. He doesn't he doesn't has to use the lift.
Okay. The lift, right? Good. So as you can see, when we use affirmative, we use, for example, Douglas has to provide transportation to the employees, right? The negative will be Douglas doesn't have, right? Doesn't have to, blah, 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 blah. Lil has to check hours, right? For example, Lil and Douglas have to be on time to the class, right? So I use have. Douglas and Lil don't, right? Don't have to be early to class. So that is those are the examples, right? This is present, but we can use it in past too, right? And or we can use it in present. Let me see. Now we're going to do this. Let's do this together. But I will select the victim. Jose Francisco, can you help me with the first one, please?
Okay. Max and Ivan how to store boxes. Oh, I I have to choose the correct. Oh,
Yes, you have to choose. You have to choose the correct answer. Is have to or has to? We have Max and Ivan.
okay, Max and Ivan how to store
Ha-
boxes.
exactly. Thank you very much. Now let me listen to Douglas, number 2.
Aaron has to help store the box. No, see, Aaron has to help store the boxes.
Okay, in this case, we can use both the affirmative or the negative, right? Because it's Aaron doesn't have to, is correct. Or you can say Aaron has to help store the boxes. right? In this case, you can use both. Thank you. David, number 3, please.
Some doesn't has to help.
No, it's have to. Okay.
Okay.
Why? Because we have the auxiliary, right? Doesn't have
Oh,
to.
okay.
Thank you, Kevin. 3. Sorry, 4.
Okay, four.
Mhm.
Okay, the number four is the secretary has to say that they can using the lips.
Exactly. Has to, right?
Okay. Okay.
This has to. Thank you. Now
Welcome.
let's continue with the next one. So with this one, what are we going to do? What are 5 activities you have to do at work? What are we going to do? We're going to change it, but we're going to change it like 5 activities. We're going to change this, guys. And you're going to tell me about your classmates. You have to use has to. Let me see if I do your. Okay, we're going to use it like this. We're going to work in pairs and you're going to list what are 5 activities your classmate has to do. We're going to work in pairs and you're going to ask your classmate, what activities do you have to do? Your classmate is going to say blah, 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 blah. You're going to write it down, okay? Using has to, remember, has to. Okay, I will send that to the WhatsApp group, don't worry. You're going to ask, okay. Let me see. Hello, Robert. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Luis?
I'm fine. You?
Good here, working, and you?
Thank you.
And you, what are you doing? Robert, are you there, Robert?
Yes, teacher, I am here.
Okay, Robert, what are we doing? We are working on the question of what are 5 activities your classmate has to do at work. You're going to ask Luis, and Luis will and Luis will tell you, I have to blah, blah, blah. And you have to write them down, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Adelante, ¿dónde?
Are you working?
Yes.
Do you know what are you going to do? Or do you have questions?
Uh,
Es el uso de
no.
has to, teacher.
Yeah, but in that case, for example, Jose is going to ask you, Douglas, what are 5 activities do you have to do? And you're going to answer. The answers, Jose Francisco has to write them down because it's part of a homework, okay? So please, using has to, right? For example, Jose Francisco is going to write, Douglas has to blah, blah, blah. Douglas has to, or he has to blah, 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 right?
Okay.
Okay. Carlos,
Hello, teacher.
you're working alone, right?
Eh, Anymore.
Yeah, because I was asking you, but you didn't answer. Let me see, I will join you to group number 1. Oh,
Tools.
I have,
Uh, I have to mark my tools.
Sí, three tool.
hello, hello.
Three
Hello.
tools. Hello.
Write down the, guys, write down the answers from each other. For
Mm,
example, Kevin, you're going to write down the answers of Carlos Calderon, okay?
yes.
Uh,
The methodology we are using with my friend the question I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer my friend. He returned back to me different question. This is an answer. Is convert the using this topic.
No, Kevin, it's like this. For example, you're going to ask Carlos, Carlos,
Yes.
what
Yes.
activities, what are 5 activities you have to do at work, Carlos?
uh,
Carlos,
I have I has to
I have to,
drive.
I have to
I
drive.
have I have to drive.
Okay, and Kevin is going to write,
Yes.
Carlos has to write,
Has to drive it to work.
has to drive to work.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you're going to tell me 5 activities, and then vice versa, and then you switch.
Yes,
And
teacher. Yes.
Hoy sí quedó claro.
okay,
Thanks, teacher.
you're welcome.
Bye.
Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Do you understand what
Hello,
are we
teacher.
doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have questions?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay. David, you have to ask Lil what are 5 activities she has to do at work. And
Yeah.
you have to write them down because it's part of the homework. And but when you write, you're going to write in 3rd person singular, right? Lil has to blah 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 blah, and then vice versa.
David has to.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Questions?
Mm,
Not yet.
no.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oops.
Uy,
Sorry, guys.
tan rápido.
Did you finish? No?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Teacher,
No,
teacher.
Okay, I will let you in again. Okay,
We
go
need
more
more
time.
time.
Okay.
good night, teacher. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I will join you to a group. Give me 1 second.
Okay, teacher.
Kevin, why are you here?
Teacher, sorry, teacher. I am here.
Okay, you have to go to your group.
Yes.
Okay. Kevin, but I send the okay. Give me 1 second.
I-
Hello, Rutilio. Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Rutilio. We are working on 5 activities you have to do at work, but we're going to do it together, okay?
Okay.
So, um, Rutilio, what are 5 activities you have to do at work?
At work, my favorite activities.
No, obligation. You have to do at work.
Okay.
Mhm.
Obligation is coordinate the works to
Okay.
perform a day.
And what do we use? I have to. You have
I
to.
have I have to complete my worksheet
Mm-hmm.
at 8 hours a day
Mm-hmm. What else?
on weekend. Uh, take my lunch time.
I have to.
I have to take my my
Lunchtime.
lunch time. Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay. Okay. So in that case, you
Yeah.
can say, I have to take 45 minutes for my break, for my lunch.
Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
lunch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, other activity is I have to do take take my break for the coffee time.
Coffee time. You have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you have, I have to what you say? To take a break, right? Take
Take a break
take a break.
for me
Oh,
coffee time.
take a coffee
Oh,
break.
coffee.
We're quick.
Okay,
Okay. Uh-huh.
to survive the day.
Yes. Okay. So now I
Uh,
will tell you mine and you have to write them down because it's part of the homework. Okay. But you have
okay,
to use, for example, in that case is I'm going to write Rutilio has to take 45 minutes for his lunch. He has to take, you have to use third person singular. Okay.
okay.
So you have to write mine activities, right? For
Your
example,
activities. What
but
is your activities for the activity I have to do?
I have to do many things. I have to send reports.
Okay,
I have to answer emails. I have
okay,
to I have to attend meetings.
oh,
I have to prepare my classes. I have to teach. So those are my
okay.
mhm.
What activity take your more time a day?
Prepare my classes because I have to
Oh,
I have to read. I have to look for activities. I have to prepare assignments. Let's to prepare classes or activities takes me more time.
oh. You
Mhm.
started at 5 o'clock in the morning after coffee.
No, I start at 7.
Oh, it's okay. It's
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yes, I start at 7, from 7 to 12, and after that from 7 to 9.
Oh,
Mhm.
very hard. It's very
Yes,
hard.
because the time that I have from, for example, from 12 to 7, I have to prepare classes. Mhm.
Okay. And your time lunch for lunch?
It's 12, 1, 2. It doesn't matter. I don't have, mm, because I'm
Okay.
working from home.
Oh,
I can take
okay.
my time, my lunch any
Oh,
at any hour. Yes,
and the coffee time and the break
yes.
in the
I don't.
morning at the evening.
I don't. I didn't like coffee, but now I I take 1 cup of coffee every morning because that wakes
Okay.
me up.
Yeah, yeah. He's so cool. One in the morning.
Yes. Okay, we're going to bring your classmates back
Okay.
because they
Thank you.
are in. So you have to write my activities because I'm going to let one assignment for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Yes, I'm going to tell
Okay.
you right now.
Okay.
What were your activities, Rutilio? And then you have to, what was other activity did you have?
My activities day in the work is check the person or technical. The perform is correct form.
Check performance, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Is the correct form in accordance with the manuals.
okay. Okay, guys, so welcome again. So I will tell, I'm going to start telling Rutilio's activities, okay? So number one, he has to take 45 minutes for his lunch. He has to take a coffee break. He has to check performance and he has to supervise employees, right? If they are doing their work correctly, okay? So those are 4 activities from Rutilio. Now let's listen to Rutilio, tell me a number.
Douglas Giovanni.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Douglas.
Thank you, my
Douglas.
friend.
Thanks.
Okay, Douglas, tell me 5 activities from your classmate.
I have to coordinate the transport.
No, your classmate. You
Ah,
work you work with Jose Francisco and Misael. So, mhm.
uh,
You don't remember?
I have to create reports.
No, 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 Douglas, listen. You, you have
Ah,
you have to tell me about Jose Francisco or Misael.
okay.
Mhm,
About Jose Francisco, he has to marry his tool.
mhm.
He has to clean your area to work.
My work area,
Your work.
my work area, or his.
His.
His, exactly. Mhm,
He has to be always early.
mhm.
He has to be obedient.
Obedient. Okay.
Obedient.
Okay.
And he has to follow the manual's indication.
Okay. Good. Good. Thank you very much. Now, Jose Francisco, tell me.
Okay.
Mhm.
I talking about my partner is compañero.
Yeah, your point.
My
Mhm. You're mute.
sorry.
Mhm.
Uh, he has he has to coordinate the transport.
He has to coordinate. Mhm.
To coordinate the transport.
Mhm.
He has to create report.
Mhm.
He has to carry employees on time.
Mhm.
He has to help employees with doubts.
Okay.
Uh, he has to email tracking.
He has to
Email tracking.
email email trackings.
Tracking.
That is correct, Douglas?
Yes,
Ah, okay, okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Only that.
Okay. We have coordinate, right? Coordinate and doubt. Jose Francisco is coordinate and doubt, right? Answer doubts. Lil, please.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm,
About David.
mhm.
He has reviewed the information at morning.
It has
Uh,
to review, right?
he has to review. Oh,
Mhm.
yes. I miss it too. He has to join the meeting.
Mhm,
He has to send a slide to his boss,
mhm.
and he has to ask for loans,
He has to ask for
loans or laws. I don't know what is the
like loss,
pronunciation.
like that.
No. LOADS.
Okay, again. L-O,
OADS.
L-O-E-D-S.
No. LOADS.
Ah, like this.
Yes,
Okay, lots.
loads.
Mhm,
And he has to send email.
okay, good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Please, David.
Okay. She has to process extra hours. Besides, she has to check out time. So she has to submit files. So she has to enter information in the system for buy. And she has to pay taxi voucher.
Okay, for buying, you say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, buying. Thank you. Now let's listen to Luis Molina.
Uh, my partner is Roberto Santos.
Mhm,
Uh, he has to perform operational tests.
mhm,
He has to finish his work. He has to return the aircraft to service.
mhm. Okay, thank you, Luis. Now let me listen to Carlos Calderon.
Yes,
Carlos, tell me.
yes. My partner is Kevin Carranza,
Mhm.
and he has to make your lunch.
Make my lunch.
Your lunch.
My lunch.
His lunch.
Ah, exactly. His lunch. Okay. Uh-huh.
He has to drive at work, and
What? What? Could you repeat?
he has to drive at work.
To work. Mhm.
He has to clean his house, and he has to send the emails.
Okay, thank you. Now let's listen to Kevin.
Okay, teacher. Okay. I'm going to continue this dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
And my partner is Calderon.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, I'm going to receive uh, any any answer from my partner. For example, uh, Calderon, he he has to uh, work today,
He
and
has
then
to, okay, in that case, it's past, right? Because now he
yes,
is at home.
yes,
Okay. He had
he
to,
has to work today.
no, work.
Work. Okay, change.
Mhm. Because the
Okay, no,
verb, remember, after have to or had to, you have to put the base in base form. Okay?
okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. No problem. But um, other reason, he he has to drive at home.
To home, okay? Drive to home.
At home. And he has teams. He has teams. Sorry, he has two things that the class is interesting.
It's an obligation.
It's an obligation.
He has to think that the class is
Interesting.
interested.
Interesting.
Okay.
Obligation.
Okay.
Yes, it's an
No.
obligation.
No, no. Okay. Other is he Calderon has to
Uh-huh.
use three tools for to complete this job.
Okay. Okay. In that case, you use 4 and 2. For example, you use 4 or 2, but you can combine. You can't combine them. Okay.
Okay.
For this class or to this class, but for to this class is incorrect. Okay. You use one of these or 4 or 2, but never, ever, ever use 4, 2. That is
Okay.
incorrect. Okay. Thank you. And
Okay.
now let's listen to Daniel. Carlos Daniel.
Hey, teacher. My partner is Luis Molina.
Mhm.
Has to go to work early.
Could
He
you
has
repeat
to
it,
prepare.
please?
He has to go at work early.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, he has prepared his tools.
He has to
Uh, he has to prepare his tools,
prepare.
and yes, and
Mhm.
he has to receive work at work
He has to receive work or
to work to work.
car task. You call car task, right? Or I think okay, uh-huh.
Only that.
Okay. And it's prepare. Okay. Thank you, Roberto.
Okay, teacher. In this case, talking about Carlos.
Mhm.
Carlos have to receive his work
Yeah.
every day.
Mhm.
Uh, he has to finish his work. Carlos has to prepare his tool. Carlos has to clean his toolbox. Only that.
Okay, thank you, Misael. Misael, are you there? Okay. No. Okay, guys, so we will continue and now we're going to have that oh, by the way, you have an assignment. This is you have homework. Look, we're going to go, let me see if I have it here. Mm, You're going to go to week one, and you're going to copy and paste the answers. For example, what activities does your classmate oops, sorry, have to do at work? Okay, so this is for tomorrow, guys. So what activities? Let me erase that mistake. This is for tomorrow. You have to write the 5 activities, right? That's coming up to- Remember to use third person singular. Okay. What activities does your classmate have to do at work? Right? Everything that you told me already, is you have to copy and paste, okay? Ah, but it's missing Rutilio. Rutilio, what does your teacher have to do? Do you remember?
Prepare the class. He
Okay,
has to prepare the class.
he or she?
She,
Okay, okay, huh? What else?
she has to teach.
Teach,
Um, she has to study the class to
before teaching.
to before teaching, yeah.
Mhm.
And she has to take a coffee time.
Okay, yes, in the morning sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay, so now, now what are we going to do? We have a practice, an online practice. I'm going to send you a link. Let me see. This is, I'm going to send you a link and pretty much we're going to practice have to. We have here how to use it, examples, the structure, and you have to fill here. For example, Mary can go to the cinema. She what? Have or has? Huh?
Has.
Has.
She has.
Has to, right? So this is what are you going to do? You're going to practice in groups and then we're going to come back. You can send me to the WhatsApp group the answers. How much did you get, okay? For example, here you have, when you give this one, is give you this. So what you have to do is check my answers. And look, we have just 0 because I have just 1, okay? So when you finish this, please take a screenshot, sorry, and send it to the group, okay? Let's practice. We're going to
Okay.
work in groups first. Let's work in groups. Um,
Kept with have to, don't have to, don't have to. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The first, I think, Mary can.
Espérame.
yes, it's long. Yeah, you have to practice. This is speaking, listening, writing.
Okay.
Yes, it,
But Luis, you can check you can share your screen.
haciéndolo estoy.
But you can share the screen and Jose Francisco can see.
Yes.
Mhm.
Share your screen with.
Maybe he's chatting. That's why he doesn't want. He's chatting with Caesar.
No, ya. Vaya, ahí está.
Okay.
Tendría que ser they have.
Have
Ajá.
to.
Sí.
My friends
Ahí se.
Es have to, ¿verdad? Have to.
My friends. Serían como ellas. Have to.
Ujú. It's have to.
Yeah, because remember, singular, like she, he, and it, like third person singular is has and does, right? But for they, we, you, and I, we're going to use have. So friends is plural.
Is have.
It's have to,
Is have.
exactly. Have to,
Okay.
yes. Caroline,
Aquí sería has.
Has to.
exactly.
Has to clean your car. Okay.
The second, my parents can go to Italy. They have to work some. Negative. This is a negative.
Okay.
It's negative. The second is negative. Don't have to.
Negative.
Yes. The first is second is negative negative.
Okay.
The three sentences. My friends. Ese sería have to. Only that. Jose,
Tell me.
the number 4. Do you complete?
No. And you?
I think the Caroline is. Let me think. Let me think.
Don't have to.
Maybe. Don't. Es que how to is used for third persons. I happen, you happen, we happen, etc.
Has to.
Ajá. Y Caroline is three person.
Yes.
Ajá. Entre have to. Pero no. I don't know. if I'm not confused.
Niños, ajá. Los niños. Dos
Don't
house.
have. Don't have.
Don't.
don't have to. Can't get to
Lo siento, no puedo.
Dice,
Aquí sería Tom has to wash the car. Lisa and Tom
Lisa,
have to do the homework.
ajá, ajá, sí. Tom, ¿cuál? Ahí es Tom, eh,
Lisa and Tom.
ajá, esa está bien. La
Ajá,
tercera,
porque está hablando de they, they.
ajá,
¿Tiene o no tiene que hacer la actividad la persona?
Ajá,
doesn't have to.
has to, ajá.
Mm, no es,
Dice Tom,
no,
wash the
tendría que
car.
ser
No,
Tom,
tampoco, no lo lava. No lava el carro.
¿cómo no? Tom sí.
Ah, sí,
Wash,
sí, sí, correcto.
ajá, has to, está bien. Lisa and Tom have to. Tom doesn't have to.
Aquí,
Ajá, have
have
to.
to. Eh,
Lisa, está dijiste.
ajá, Tom have
Ajá,
to.
ajá. Lisa,
Have to go to school. The children is in plural.
Yes.
Yep.
Plural. Okay, in this case, have to. mm,
Mhm.
Has to.
Vas tú.
You.
Irónica, ¿sabe qué significa?
Planchando. No.
¿Sabe cómo
Teacher,
pudiera?
Which one?
ironing.
Ironing is like, yes.
Ah, sí, planchar, ¿eh?
Mhm.
Le parece como hierro, ¿no? O jirón.
doesn't have to.
Ajá, todos.
Doesn't have to. Um, Tom, tidy, tidy, perdón.
Yes. Has to.
Uh-huh. Has to.
Tom has to clean the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
Lisa.
Cake. Has to. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Lisa
has to.
made a cake.
Yes. Momento de la verdad.
Ah, no, pero falta. Match the pictures to the activities. O eso ya no.
Ah,
Match. Pero no lo entiendo.
I don't know, teacher.
Which one?
Match the
Match
picture.
the picture.
Match the picture to the activities. For example, let me see. Give me. Match the pictures of, for example, activities. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to write the number in the circle.
Yeah. Activity. Performance. Lisa or Tom.
Ah,
Mhm.
Teacher, what is the meaning tidy or tidy?
Let me see what number it is.
Number 8.
Give me 1 second. Number 8.
Uh-huh. Tidy the bedroom.
Tie is like clean, organized. The
Ah,
bedroom. Mhm.
yeah.
Tied. Tidy. Tidy. Mhm.
Number 4, Douglas.
Number 4.
Uh-huh.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't have to, no. Doesn't have to.
To walk. To walk. Lisa doesn't have.
Yes. Lisa doesn't have study
To
history.
study, ¿verdad? To study.
Okay, Tom. Tom study history. Yes.
Tom has to. Uh,
Oh, no,
Lisa
no.
don't have
So,
to set the table.
Set the table. No, it doesn't. Doesn't have it.
Tom, don't.
Teacher,
Yes.
Teacher.
Yes.
I don't understand the exercise too.
Exercise 2.
Yes.
Okay, for
Yes.
example, in exercise 2, make sentences, explain what Lisa and Tom have to do or don't have to do. For example, activities, and you have Lisa and Tom, yes or no, right? For example, in number 1, Tom has to wash the car. Let me see, we go with wash the car. Did study, walk the dog, wash the car. It says Lisa, Tom has to wash the car, so it's correct because it's let me see. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, so here it says he washed the car. It says yes, right? Then Tom, Lisa and Tom have to do homework. Number 2, yes and yes, so they have to do homework. Next one, Tom has to walk the dog. Let me see, walk the dog. Tom, no. So, no. So, in this case, is he doesn't have to. Here, you're in this one, you're going, oops, sorry. So in this one, you're going to write doesn't have to walk the dog. Why? Sorry. Why? Because here it says that Tom walk the dog in number 4 is Tom. No, it says no. So he doesn't have to walk the dog. Based on this or this, you're going to answer the exercise. Did you get it?
More or less.
More or less. Okay, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Okay, and next one, this one is Tom doesn't have to. No. It's in this one, Luis. Here, in this one, you, is doesn't have to.
Has to.
No, porque aquí le dice que no. Mire, en esta. Basado en este cuadro, usted va a responder eso.
Ay, ¿qué pasaba? Ay, no,
Ujú.
estás poniendo todo esto.
Yes. So Tom
Ya
doesn't
entendí.
have to.
Ah, ya la entendí.
No, it's the other way. Doesn't is S and. Exactly. No, doesn't have.
No,
Have.
tú.
Now,
Doesn't.
exactly. Now study history. Lisa, let me see. Lisa, study history. Okay, no. Lisa, it says no. So, it's negative. Just copy and paste the
Copy
previous.
paste, man.
Todo. Next one. Tom, study history? Yes, he has to, right? Lisa and Tom set the table. No, esa estaba correcta, Luis.
Está bueno.
Sí.
Has to.
Lisa and Tom set the table. No, they don't. Solo, pongas. No. Ahí déjelo, solo muevas al principio. Don't have to, no se ponga nervioso. ¿Y el apóstrofe?
Sí. Que me pone nervioso, güey.
Ay, Luis. Ya miles de clases juntos.
Pero siempre da pena, ¿verdad?
No. Que Lisa cut the grass. Cut the grass, Lisa no. Y en las últimas le va a poner el número que les aparece en las actividades como number 1, make the cake. Este número lo va a poner en los círculos de abajo.
Porque habíamos puesto el 4, pensábamos más o menos así, ¿verdad?
For example, walk the dog is number 4.
Pero ahí sí, ya lo entendí. Ya. Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
sería have to.
Have
Have
to.
to. Ya tenía que usar
Do you have
lentes, dijo la niña.
problems?
Yeah.
Do you have questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, teacher.
Tell me.
My group thinking about and this Peter, and Peter have a problem to answer in the number 7.
Okay, look, this is what we're going to. Number 7.
Yes, Peter
Peter has to read.
has to read only that. There is a no negative.
Peter have to read a lot of book because he's studying literature, no? It's positive
Uh,
here. Peter has to.
only has to.
Only
Yes.
has to.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
woman. Uh-huh.
Okay, teacher. Who you are, teacher? Have
What?
to. Okay, copy it. I get up. Okay, the next one.
In this one, guys, in this one, what you have to do is based on this chart, based on this, you're going to answer this. For example, Ton, it says wash the car. Wash the car. Let me see, here is wash the car. Lisa, no, but Tom, yes. So Tom has to wash the car. Based on those answers, you have to finish, okay? And here you're going to put the number. For example, number 1, it match the pictures to the activity. This one is number 4. It's walk the dog, right? And that is what you have to do. Do you finish?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
teacher.
Not.
Okay, hurry
We
up.
are in the first part.
Okay, let's do it together. I'm going to help you. So number 6, right? Let me see. 8. That woman carry all those bags. Her husband can help her. So that woman what? Have or has to?
Has to.
Exactly. That woman has to carry all the bags. Why? Because oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it's positive. This one, right? Her husband can help her. Okay,
Yep.
so in this case, it's negative. That woman doesn't have to. Why? Because her husband can help her. So it's negative. The woman doesn't have to carry all those bags.
Oh.
Why? Because
Okay.
her husband can. So can help her. Number 9. Get up early. You get up early tomorrow if you want to be there at 7. Okay, so you have to, right? You have
Only
to.
that.
You have to get up early tomorrow if you want to be there at 7. Number 10. My father is an import and export
Yes, from manager.
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 Okay.
He
He has to.
has to travel a lot, yes.
Okay, very good.
11 is you do the ironing.
That's
Has
it.
to. Have
I will do it for you. I love ironing. You don't have to, right? You don't have to. 12,
Can you, the 11, can you repeat me, please?
yes.
For what is haven't
You
and
don't.
not doesn't.
No, you don't have to. 11, you don't have to do the ironing. I will do it for you.
In what moment doesn't have? We are used.
For
Doesn't have to.
doesn't have to is for negative. Let me see.
You doesn't have to do
For
the
example,
ironing.
no. is
Okay.
you don't have to. Has
You have to. Mm-hmm.
for number
You have
4, for
to.
example, Rutilio is Caroline
Caroline
doesn't
has,
no doesn't have to clean her car today. Why? Because it's raining.
oh,
Mhm.
okay, we are wrong in the 4.
Doesn't.
Okay,
That's
I will finish and then we'll go with the first one. Okay. Um,
Okay,
Number 12, Teresa can't see very well, so she
Teresa
teacher.
have
uh-huh,
two ears.
has to
Teacher,
wear.
the okay.
Yes, Karen?
Could you tell me any example? The Lisa, the number second part exercise two.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, wait a second. Number 1, in exercise 1, Mary can go to the cinema. She has to look after her sister tonight, right? My
Okay.
parents can go to Italy. They
Mm-hmm.
have to work this summer. My friends
Don't have to.
don't have to
Have,
get up
don't have to.
early. Don't have to because it's Sunday. Children
Children.
Children don't have to work
first,
first.
they have to go to school.
Okay.
Number
Yes.
6. Sorry, I can come tomorrow. I have to go to the
To go to
doctor's.
doctor. Okay. I am
Mhm.
okay.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Okay. Eh,
In exercise 2, what you have to do is pretty much, for example, you have to look at this information and this chart.
Okay.
Make sentences and explain what Lisa and Tim have to or don't have to. For example, wash the car. Wash the car is number 3. Wash the car. Lisa, no. And Tom, yes. So Tom has to, right? Has to wash the car. Lisa and Tom do the homework. Do the homework number 2. Let me see. Yes and yes, right? So they have to do the homework. And walk the dog. Let me see. Number 4. Tom, no. Lisa, yes, but so we're talking
No.
about Tom is don't have to, right? So Lisa study history. It says number 5, study history. Lisa, no, and Tom, yes. So Lisa, oops, in this case it doesn't, guys, sorry. And you didn't tell me anything. It doesn't have to, in this case is the same. Doesn't have to. Tom, study history. Study history. Lisa, no. Tom, yes. So has to. And you do this, the other one. Do the rest, guys. Okay. Complete the rest.
Tascado.
You finished?
Yes.
Wow. How much did you get? How much did you get?
10.
10? Wow. So that's nice.
Then teacher, 1 point.
One more
One
extra
point
point. But you didn't send it to
for
the
test.
group.
Right now, teacher.
Si no lo mandaron al grupo and I said that.
Por la copia.
That's true. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to the main
Se lo
section.
podemos mostrar aquí para que nos haga válido el punto.
No extra point today. Okay. Okay, we're going to wait the rest. We're going to wait for the rest of your classmates. Okay, guys, so how was it? Easy or difficult?
Very difficult.
Difficult, no, maybe long, but not difficult. That was a piece of cake. Okay, so that was the exercise. And we have a listening, but because of the time, we're not going to do it because we have just 3 minutes. And for tomorrow, we're going to do a listening. Today, we practice the speaking and like writing, right? Don't forget to use she, he, and it is has to in positive and doesn't have to in negative. For I, you, they, and we is have to, and in negative is don't have to. Okay? Don't
Okay,
forget
teacher.
that. Okay, guys. Um, let me see, let me see. Okay, and where is Rutilio and Misael? Okay, so do you have question, guys? No? Tomorrow we go with a listening, okay? Tomorrow we're going to practice a listening and we're going to have an exam this week, Friday. Okay. Okay,
When,
guys,
teacher?
maybe Friday. I don't know if
Maybe Friday.
I don't know if Friday or Monday. I don't know. One of those days.
This Friday.
It's coming Friday, yes. Maybe. Okay. So guys, please put your cameras on. I'm going to pass the attendance. Oh, by the way, wait. Let me see. I think no. I was checking. This was the last week of the attendance. So, for example, let me see here. You have to have the 19%. Each week is the 19%. So here you can see the attendance, okay? Here you can see the attendance. I know that some of you have asked me for permission, but anyways, sé que algunos de ustedes me han pedido permiso, pero como Zoom genera el reporte, se los tira a cero, ¿verdad? Entonces, al final, el porcentaje de asistencia que tienen que tener es el del 19% cada semana. Así que esto es lo que, por ejemplo, tenga un 4%, por ejemplo, Max, que Max ya no creo que va a continuar, que tienes 0, 0, 0, así, solo tiene el 4% porque solo asistió a una clase. Entonces, si se fijan, todos tienen diferentes porque cada minuto cuenta, como les decía, ¿verdad? Así que esta es la asistencia de la clase de la semana pasada. Se la puede estar proyectando cada lunes para que ustedes puedan ver cómo van. Y para que ustedes vean que no es mentira, que sí se van contando los minutos, segundos que ustedes están en clase. ¿Verdad? Okay. So now let's go to attendance. Please put your cameras on. I'm going to pass the attendance for today's class. We have Jose Alvarez,
I am here.
Jose Bonilla. I see him working. Carlos Calderón,
Present, teacher.
Kevin Oswaldo, Miguel Ángel, Douglas,
Present, teacher.
Javier, Lil,
Present teacher.
David,
Present teacher.
Luis Molina,
Present teacher.
Daniel Orellana,
Present teacher.
George, no here. Rutilio was here. Roberto,
Present teacher.
no here. Misael was there, but they have. And this one, no. Okay, guys, tomorrow we're going to practice listening and we will practice a little bit more have to and has to. I think you have a little bit of difficulties doing that, okay? So see you, have a good night, enjoy your night. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Rutilio. I thought you weren't in class, but I put the attendance.
Bye.
Bye-bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Mala
Bye-bye,
nota,
bye-bye.
Rutilio.